Hey guys. Okay. Hey guys, so it's been a minute since I have made a gardening video because many reasons. You like the punching bag on the swing in my yard. Anyways, yesterday my husband had a graduation party for me, a surprise graduation party. I graduated in December and he threw this cute little party for me and all my friends came. And anyways, it was super nice, but I have been trying to film because I want to film YouTube videos, but I realized like my house is just so loud. Inside my cat will meow the entire time, and outside my rooster. Yeah, I have a rooster. Did I tell you guys that? My rooster will not stop crowing when I'm outside. He absolutely hates me. I don't know why. I'm so nice to him and he hates me, and so when I'm outside he crows. Like I'll be inside for like whatever hours. I don't hear him at all. When I come out, he starts crowing. So he hates me. I don't know why. I give him so many treats. Yeah, so you're just gonna have to ignore the rooster crowing. You're gonna have to ignore the planes. You're gonna have to ignore the cat. This is my life. I'm sorry. It's just loud. So anyways, there's so much I haven't shown y'all in the garden. I filmed a garden tour like 2 weeks ago, but like my allergies have been so bad. I sounded so bad in that video, so I didn't post it, and my rooster would not stop crowing and I was just like, what's going on? So we're doing a little vloggy vlog today and I'll show you like a few little things in the garden. But I went to the natural gardener this morning because I needed some soil and some compost, and I got a couple plants, and I really wanted to start everything from seed this year, but the plants that I got are pretty much perennials. I got a couple like herbs that I'm like, I don't want to buy a whole pack of seeds because I only need one plant. And I got some lantana, which is a perennial, and then I got 2 sweet peppers because I have a lot of peppers, but I think I don't have any like bell peppers, and it's too late to start them. So let me show you that really quick, and then I'll show you what I'm doing in the garden and what's going on. And yeah, so sorry about all the noises. My dog, my child, my chickens, my cat, my husband. I just realized my life is just really loud and there's just not a good time to film where it's like quiet, so sorry. All right, so here's my little plant haul. I got 2 lantana. This one is the Dallas Red, and maybe this one is as well. Let me see. I can't remember. Yeah, I got the 2 red ones because I just think they're pretty, and the plants looked really nice and healthy, and some of the other ones were like already blooming, and I would prefer to get the ones that haven't bloomed yet. And then I got, this is I believe a chocolate mint. No, Greek oregano. Wow, gardening skills 101. They actually look really similar. So this is the chocolate mint and this is the Greek oregano, and they look super similar. But this is the Greek oregano, and then I got chocolate mint. I tried this one a couple years ago and it immediately died, so we're trying again. And then I got a lavender, a French lavender, and I'm gonna put all of these, all of this is going in containers because I have no room left in my garden beds. And then I got a big Bertha bell pepper and a California wonderful pepper. So I didn't have bell peppers, just like I said, so I got these 2, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put them in containers. Let me just show y'all the garden because you'll see what I'm talking about. So this is the state of the garden right now. I got this little greenhouse. I don't know if I've shown that. My potatoes are going crazy. They look amazing. My husband was like, wow, your tomatoes look really good. I was like, babe, those are potatoes. But yeah, so my potato area is doing really well. There's not much left in the greenhouse because I've pretty much planted everything out. I have a couple eggplants and pots in there, and then some like tomatoes that, well, this all of this is trash. Let's say compost. I have a couple tomatoes left that I don't have a spot for yet, and they're looking okay. Like that one's not gonna go. That one's not gonna go. Some of these are the flops. I have a couple squash, and then I have a couple watermelon. These are all watermelon. A couple peppers that I started much later than the other peppers, and these are the loofahs. So I'm waiting for the sweet peas to be done probably to plant those. That, or I need to build another trellis. Eggplants are going to live in containers this year because I have no space. Dead. Okay, these Ah! These are the Brad's Atomic Grape tomatoes, and I don't know what the deal is with these. I don't know if anyone's ever grown these, let me know, because I tried these last year too and they just look funky. So I don't know what the deal is. Okay, so I wanted to note that everything looks really dry in the garden because I didn't water. I thought it was gonna rain today and it hasn't rained yet. So if you're like, your garden is dry, I know. I just need to water, but I was like, it's gonna rain today, so I didn't water. But anyways, I just wanted to throw that out there. And there's something in my hair, probably a bug. Okay, bye. Okay, so here's the state of the garden. It's pretty full, let's say. So we've got onions everywhere. We've got beets. We've got crazy lemon balm. Tomatoes are in. Cilantro. This is all volunteer cilantro. All the cilantro in my garden is volunteer. I've got some volunteer chamomile. I feel like having volunteer plants is so awesome. Like, I never understood how cool it is because you just have free cilantro. Like, I haven't bought cilantro in months and it's just there. So this is my little Wednesday Addams garden. So I have black pansies, black violas, purple basil, and then I have black Hungarian wax peppers, and I have black beauty tomatoes, and I'm doing that all, I don't know where the tomatoes are, they're somewhere. I'm doing that all in containers because I ran out of space. So, and I thought the flowers would look nice in the containers. So yeah, that's my little Wednesday Addams garden. It's going all right. Got some squash my son planted, and it does have little squashes on it. And I don't know what kind of squash these are. And then we've got, like, most of my herbs and stuff are still in containers. I've got some squash in. I've got cucumbers in, which something is munching on that one. See, that rooster absolutely hates me. I never had an animal hate me so much. We've got tomatoes. I've ripped out most of the kale and all the winter things because, as you can see, they are getting munched on. And I'm probably gonna just take this one out because, yeah, it's just not even worth the fight for me. My poppies are about to start blooming, and look at that. It's about to be a beautiful red poppy. I was hoping it would bloom today, but maybe not. And then I've got so many snap peas, sugar snap peas. They are just loaded. This plant is just absolutely loaded, and I need to come harvest probably soon. I've never successfully grown these before, and I'm so happy. I direct sowed these in, I believe, February, maybe January, and I think that's the way to go. There's actually a little trellis under here. It's hidden. So there's actually 2 rows. There's one row up against this trellis, and then there's one row up against that trellis, and I'm just so happy. And then blueberries are blueberrying. All my blueberries have little blueberries on them. And quick little tour. Chamomile. This is a volunteer chamomile. Garlic. I harvested like half of the garlic. It did make bulbs, but they're super tiny. And this is the other half that was still looking okay, but it's starting to yellow. So yeah, sorry about the rooster. I'm just gonna stop apologizing because he's just not gonna stop. And then we've got more chamomile. My green stalk with strawberries is kind of a little bit of a disappointment. I mean, I do have strawberries, but not as many as I thought, and I just know it's gonna be too hot soon to even grow more, so it's kind of a bummer. A lot of these I only bought like 6 starts, and then the rest are either bare roots from this year or from last year. So like this is from last year, and I thought, oh, it's gonna come back so quickly, and it just hasn't. So it's kind of a bummer, but you know, I don't know. We've eaten like 1 strawberry. So, and then this bed has some tomatoes. These were the first tomatoes I put out, and they got frost. They got too cold, and they got a little bit of damage. But I think they're coming back. I think they're making a comeback. I thought they were stunted, but I think they're making a comeback. I just put these 2 out as like a little experiment, a little early. Oh my gosh, these are my ground cherries, and they are looking really good. They have some fruit on them already that are starting to form. Kale, these kales are doing all right. And then those are fava beans, and they're not gonna have time to grow, but I feel bad ripping them out. But I've planted some melons here and here, and also cucamelon. This is a cucamelon, that's a cucamelon, and the rest are either the petite French melons or I don't remember the other one, but they're gonna take over these trellises, and then that trellis will be cucumbers, and this will either be the one with the peas will either be loofahs like I said, or I'm gonna put up a second trellis on the other garden bed and do the loofahs on there. And then we've got my mulch I need to mulch. This bed is random flowers, some squash that's really yellowing. I don't know if it got overwatered or I'm trying to test the soil. I don't think these swimming pools drain very well, even with the holes. So either it got overwatered or it's just nutrient deficient. So I'm gonna put some leaf mold compost on this bed and we'll see if that helps. And then this is my other little experiment that we are trying, because I had no more garden space and I needed somewhere to put these peppers. So I put them in this swimming pool because I had them. And it's been a couple days and they look all right. They're not getting as big as I thought they would. I think I left them in the containers too long, but we've got something going on. I plucked a lot of flowers off of these peppers, so I'm leaving them now because I don't want to pluck too many, but that one like snapped. They just got too tall and I should have like probably trimmed the top sooner, but I did trim the top on some of these because they were just getting really tall. Oops, sorry, can't focus. Focus, whatever. But some of them are just looking really small. But it's also early in the year, so, you know, we'll see. And then I'll show you my back bed. Oh, the rooster's been quiet for like 2 minutes. I'm amazed. And then this is my back in-ground bed. Looks like such a mess. But yeah, it is. So I have onions here, little lettuce, all my cilantro has bolted. That's another cilantro that's bolted. I'm letting it go to seed for bees, and then I'll harvest the coriander seeds. And then I've got peppers interplanted in these onions. So there's a pepper there, pepper. I think I have four peppers in here. And then I have some bush beans growing. Those got a little frosty, not frosty, but they just got a little cold. And then I have my tomatoes in this bed. So I've never grown tomatoes in ground in Texas. So we'll see how they do. This bed has been chilling with compost and all of that, this no-dig bed, for about a year now. So I'm hoping that the soil has improved enough for them to, sorry, I got cut off. I'm hoping that the soil has improved enough to be able to grow tomatoes in ground here. But yeah, it looks like such a mess because of like the leaves, and then my husband mowed and the grass got flung everywhere. There's literally poison ivy in this garden bed. But I feel like I've been staying on top of the weeds here. I just need to put gloves on to pull the poison ivy, but I've just been dropping the weeds, so that's why it looks so messy. But I've also interplanted some tulsi, which is holy basil, and calendula in this bed, and marigolds to try to prevent some pests. So we'll see how it goes. It's so funny because I feel like in real life it doesn't look so messy, but then on camera it looks so messy, I think because of the leaves. But this bed also needs to be mulched. Everything needs to be mulched. I feel like I'm just like so behind on everything, but I don't know. I feel like I can't get anything done in the garden lately, but you know, it's going all right. So that's my back garden bed.